Hey, Shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Yahweh Kakodash, Yahweh, which is one true name of Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who have learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, sincere brother scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth, sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Razakah from the Servants of Yahweh, Y Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much this lesson is going to be titled as Revelations 13, 15 through 17. Just a quick hit. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Khan, who's the he? The he is talking about the NATO, EU, all right, European Union. That's that he, that modern, the modern day Roman Empire today. Because there was ancient Rome. Ancient Rome did fall, but it was rebuilt here again in this place called America. So that he is talking about the central bankers, the EU. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And what's the image? The system, the New World Order, that NWO. That's that image. It says that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. And that image is talking about the system. All right, complying to the system. And that image is the New World Order, which is that MOTB. That's that that's that system, the image. Because they got to bring in a whole new system. So that NWO is that image. Verse 16. And he calls it all. They go the word he again. The he is talking about who? NATO, the EU, all right, the central bankers, the high power elites, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. So from the richest man of the earth to the poorest man homeless on the street is going to be acquired to take the MOTB, which is the CHIP. It says free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So when you go into the meaning of that word MARK, and we're going to get that right now, it goes into G5480, which is charagma, a stamp or imprinted mark. So we know when we go into the etymology of MARK, this is a physical thing. This is not a spiritual one. Now there is a spiritual one, Ezekiel, the ninth chapter, but Revelations 13, that's a physical thing. It's not spiritual. All right. And when you go into the etymology, it's G5482, which is Karax, a pale stake or palisade. Now that palisade is talking about a needle that they're going to use to insert that CHIP inside you. All right. So this is going into a physical thing. This is a physical thing. All right. And when you go into the etymology of G5482, it goes into G1125, which is grapho. Let's get it. It says grapho, to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material. So we know that this is going into that CHIP, right? Because this is going to be the new currency. Everything that you have in your wallet is going to be on that CHIP, and that's what's going to be your digital documentation. Everything is going to be inserted on that. That's basically a small tablet, in a way. All your identification of your material that you have in your wallet is going to be on that CHIP. All right, and the CHIP is that MOTB, regardless if you believe in it or not. So we know that this is talking about a a physical thing. Revelations 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. So that's going to be the new currency. You're not going to be able to buy any items, any resources, anything that you get on a daily basis. You're not going to be able to get those things. Why? Because you're going to have the MOTB to get that. You're not even going to be able to work without having that, because they're going to mandate it across the world. So if you have a job, you're not going to be able to work because your job is going to be forced to mandate the employees to receive that. That's what's going to be the new currency. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark," right? Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? So you ain't gonna be able to work. You ain't gonna be able to do anything unless you have that MOTB, and that's what's gonna be the new currency. The dollar is gonna be depleted. They're gonna get rid of the dollar, and they're gonna bring in a whole new system. They have to do that because all the countries are in trillions of dollars in debt, even America. So when you read Revelations 13, 15 through 17, that is talking about a physical one, not a spiritual. All right, so Lord willing, that's was edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom.